All right, so the most common question I get on my channel is, can you go fish with me? But the second most common question I get is, what rod and reel setup do I use? Because I know a lot of you guys are beginner fishermen, beginner anglers, kayakers, whatever, but you want something that's going to do the job done, something that's versatile. You guys are looking for something like that's all around, that, you know, can throw ultralight baits, heavier baits if you need to, something that's just really good for inshore saltwater fishing. So what I got today from my friends at Digitaka, if you guys don't know, I partnered up with Digitaka. They send me the reels that I need to show you guys what's available and what I recommend. So I got the reel today, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, along with the line that I recommend and the rod that I'm going to show you in just a second when I pair everything up, to give you one of the most versatile setups, in my honest opinion, that's going to get the job done. Kayak fishing, pier fishing, wade fishing, bank fishing, whatever fishing you want to do inshore, it's going to get the job done. So without further ado, let's see what's in the box, right? As you guys know, I love doing these unboxings because, once again, it's Christmas in middle spring. All right, here you go, guys. Look at that. Thank you to my friends at Digitaka once again for sponsoring the channel. All right. Well, we already know it's a reel, obviously, right? So let's go and open it up. Man, when you guys, I know a lot of you guys actually question, can you trust Digitaka? And honestly, yes, you can trust them. They'll send it to your location, your address really fast in a secure package, just like you see. Nice box, air bubbled, and it's very protected. But yeah, there she is, guys. This is the reel I 100% recommend for an all-around versatile setup. It's the new Shimano 2020 Metanium. This is the left-handed model. Obviously, most of you guys do use right-handed, or maybe use left-handed, I don't know, but the Metanium has been such a nice and very good setup. I've used it wade fishing, I've used it kayak fishing, I use it to fish off the bank, I can use it saltwater, I can use it freshwater. It's so versatile, and if I was going to take one rod and reel setup for use all day long, Metanium is what I take, because number one, it's not as expensive as Antares, but it's not as cheap as, say, like a lower end Daiwa or Shimano is going to cost. Therefore, it's going to give you high quality, all the ball bearings you need, smoothness, buttery smooth, the feel, refinement, everything. I mean, when you show your friends, hey, I got Metanium, they're going to be like, ooh, Metanium. I mean, it's that type of high level. And you know, honestly, I know it's expensive to a lot of you guys, but if you look at the whole grand scheme of things, it's not that bad of a price, especially if you buy it from digitaka.com. Link in the description box below. Let's show you exactly what it looks like if you guys don't know what the Metanium looks like. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the man of the hour. Let's move our box here. This right here, guys, the Shimano Metanium. I recommend going with a higher gear. That's my preference. Now, you can go with a lower gear if you wish, but I like higher gear so I can reel it in faster, and if I need to slow it down, I'll just slow my retrieve. I mean, I'd rather have a higher gear option than a lower gear option, but once again, everyone's taste is a little bit different. But this is a beautiful, beautiful reel. Everything 100% made in Japan, and a lot of you guys are gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, Metanium, you can use that in the saltwater? Yes, you can. It does have magnesium parts, so you do need to take care of it. The way I take care of my reels, especially Metanium after saltwater use, I do not spray down my reels ever. None of my reels I spray down with water. Never, never, never. Don't do that, because when you do, you push the debris into the gearbox and it just messes up in the future. What I like to do is, I like to get a damp cotton cloth, really damp, and just wipe it down really nice. Really nice, that's it. And make sure you oil it up with the oil that they provide you at all the parts. I have a video too. It's going to be right here, how to oil your bait casting reel if you're interested. But man, this is what I recommend, guys. This is small enough that it's able to throw ultralight lures, and at the same time you're able to throw like up to 1 ounce, maybe 1.5 ounce big baits if you need to. So it's very, very versatile. Live bait, no problem. Like I said, artificial is what you see me use on the channel, no problem. This is the way to go. Versatile, number one. If I had one choice, bam, it's this. Now, a lot of you guys are like, wait a minute, Nick, you love BFS. This is not a BFS reel. You're right, it's not a BFS reel. But once again, the spool is shallow enough to throw small ultralight lures, probably 1/8 ounce, 1/16 ounce. You might be able to get away with it, but it's going to be pretty tough. But 1/8 ounce, no problems at all. This is one to get, ladies and gentlemen. One reel that's going to last you for many, many years. Now, since I'm going to be using this setup right here as a versatile setup, I need a good line that's going to last and it's going to give me pretty good power. I like the Varivas brand if you guys have been following me for a while. This is their lower end model, but it's still a high quality, just a very good braided line. I've never had an issue with it. And I like to use the 1.2 gauge up to maybe a 1.5 depending on how comfortable you are. Even some guys I know go up to 2.0 gauge, which is going to be a little bit thicker and give you more test pound to give you more versatility if you're maybe targeting bull reds all the time or big black drum or whatever the case may be. But 1.2 will throw ultralight lures and it'll catch a big black drum if you need to, like a 30 pounder, no problem. This is 24.1 pounds a test. 1.2 gauge is very thin. Once again, it's probably thinner or as thin as, say, a 10-pound Power Pro. I mean, that is thin. It's going to look really good on this. And let me show you what rod setup I'm going to use. All right, and this is my rod, and I'm going to put it on. Now, this is the old 18 suppressor light action, not the ultralight, but the light action. And the reason why I want to choose this is because, once again, if I want to throw a heavier bait, say a 1/2 ounce, I can use this. Now, 1/2 ounce is going to be pushing the weight limit on this because it's still a little bit flimsy. If that's the case, I recommend you guys going like with a medium to medium light suppressor. Even the new hollow point. Let me show you some of the hollow points. This right here is a brand new hollow point. Now this is the ultralight model. If you guys are looking for a BFS, very low cost BFS rod setup, this is the ultralight casting which they have. The hollow point model also comes in light, medium, pretty much all ranges of what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a lower cost, very high quality rod setup, but unfortunately it is not assembled here in America like the suppressor in Arius is. That's why it's cheaper, but it still uses high quality components, stainless steel guides, and use my discount code on the suppressor, Arius, or hollow point, 20% off, RX Angler 20 to your heart's desire. But anyways, the hollow point, suppressor, Arius, those are good lines to use for a versatile setup. Once again, if you are kind of looking for a, I guess, an all-around setup to use, jetty fishing, maybe off the rocks, or kayak fishing, wade fishing, I would probably use a medium to medium light. That's my recommendation along with this. But let me pair it up and show you how sexy it looks on the suppressor. All right, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. I get it all nice and rigged up. Once again, my #1 choice for the most versatile rod and reel setup. I would personally pick, if I had only one choice of a rod and reel, the Metanium and an old 18 rod. Now, once again, I like using the light action because I just like the flimsy rod, but if you're not used to it, I'd highly recommend going probably medium light, maybe even medium light action if you're really bold. Ultra light, ooh, watch out now, right? But anyways, old 18 suppressor, Arius, the hollow point even, all great setups that'll go really nicely with the Metanium. And just look how nice that looks, guys. I mean, that looks very, very killer, like a freaking ninja, man, a samurai ninja. And obviously you already guys know that I'm going to be tying a bugs lure on it. I have the new prototype. I believe this is the 1/4 ounce trout thumper that's not even in the market yet, but this is going to be killer on this setup right here, man. I am looking forward to catching some big donkeys. And once again, if I want to, I can throw a 1/8 ounce bugs curl tail on this, and I can throw a heavier bait, a 1 ounce to 1.5 ounce swim bait if I need to. I got the proper line, 1.2 gauge Varivas. Versatility, taking it to another level, man. I'm telling you what. Well, guys, I hope that answers a lot of you guys' question asking me what rod and reel setup do I recommend if I only had to choose one. Once again, Shimano Metanium, old 18, hollow point suppressor, Arius, whatever you like. Pick your choice, pick your poison. I think it's going to work great for you guys. Kayak fishing, wade fishing, bank fishing, pier fishing, any kind of inshore saltwater fishing, even off the boat. This setup is going to be killer, man. Live bait, artificials, no problems at all. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informational. Once again, if you have any other questions, please email me, or you can send me a DM via Instagram. I look at all the DMs. I get a lot of them. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I get a lot of them. and I do answer the ones I think that need to be answered. But I love every single one of you guys. If you like this video, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.